My name is N4W5, but you can call me Luigi. I love Mario, and who doesn't, you know? We all know that Mario is one of the most popular icons in all of the world, and, you know, nerds rejoice when they hear his name. A few months ago, however, I was wondering about the actual possibilities of different things in the Mario universe, specifically fire underwater. So I asked Hank Green, co-founder of Nerdfighteria and host of the YouTube series SciShow, if it was possible to have fire underwater. Of course, when he answered me, I was so overjoyed. So you can imagine my surprise when I watched episode 42 of Hank's Mario Let's Play.
Love that level. I was just
I
like,
know, it's so strange.
I like how somebody asked me on Tumblr once, is it possible to shoot a fire, like have fire underwater? Like
I jumped up and down and did my happy dance until the next part played.
Like to have it, and I'm like, yeah, it's also not possible to have
bullets.
Yeah, anything.
To breathe.
Flying turtles.
For that long.
Just a glob of water floating in midair. Not possible, it turns out.
Are they making fun of me? I kind of just let it off because it was kind of a stupid question anyway, but it's really bothered me for a while that I didn't stand up and support my question. So I'm going to do that now. Hank, I really have no idea if you are ever going to watch this, but you should know that you know a whole lot about science, whereas I do not. First off, I wasn't really asking if Mario was realistic. Making sure Mario was realistic would totally kill the whole Mario experience. What I was asking about was water specifically, because I don't know, fire and water just fascinates me. I mean, to be honest, when I was younger, I never would have thought that fire and water had anything to do with each other. Except, you know, for the fact that water put out fire. But when I figured out the fire could be on top of water via oil, suddenly my whole outlook on the entire situation changed. It's not like I've been obsessed with it for 8 long years or anything, but I think about it off and on, and just different questions happen to surmount to my brain matter. One of the oldest unanswered questions occurs to me when I'm swimming. Fire burns air. Oxygen makes up air. Oxygen is burned by fire. Oxygen makes up water. Could fire burn the oxygen in H2O? Now, granted, if you burned all the oxygen, you would just have a whole lot of hydrogen, so it wouldn't technically be water anymore, but this is still a valid point. Another point that comes to mind, hypothetically, if you could burn the oxygen in water, then you could use that same oxygen to breathe, couldn't you? I mean, I'm not a super smart scientist or anything, like I said earlier. I know that oxygen is only a little bit of air, but still. Now, when you ask a question and you don't have answers, you usually get more questions. If fire and water is possible, how do we go about to make it happen? Does it have to be expensive, or is there a cheaper way? What could we use it for? Could it decrease world suck? Could it start wars? All these are heavy-duty questions, and the tough thing is, I don't have the answer. Maybe no one does. But that's the thing about science, isn't it, Hank? You ask questions, and you try to answer them. I just wanted to say that I do not think I was being stupid asking this question, and would have preferred not to be made out as an idiot, but hey, maybe it was just a stupid question. Stupid or not, crowd, I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. Leave a comment, or even better, post a video response telling me what you thought about this video, if you have any answers for me, if you want to put in your own ideas. You know, I think this could be a really interesting conversation, so have at it. Also, I'm going to be doing another Question Tuesday video, finally, and I would like to encourage you to leave questions for me to answer in the comments below as well. Well, that is it for me. I'll see you guys next week. My name is N4M4W45. Peace in Christ, and let's go!